What is up, everybody? So this is the Guild Bonfire event. Um, wow, what happened to my voice? And it occurs 3 times a week, and it's 8:30. So let's go ahead and get into this game mode. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays. I'm not sure if that's true, but let's go ahead and we can verify that later. This is one of the few events that are underrated as far as experience is concerned. It's one of the ways to quickly obtain XP, and one of the first things that you want to do here, if you want to do your guild a solid, you can purchase like 10 of these to boost the XP up to 100%, and that's a benefit for everybody in the guild, and it's only bound diamonds, so you can get those free anyway. So now we have the 100% quiz, and then over here, you don't want to miss clicking on this because this also gives you some bonus experience once it gets cooked. Yeah, so over here you see the experience that you have obtained so far, or you can just gauge how much you're gaining every tick by looking over here at the bottom. So 14.78, the next tick has given me at least 0.06%. And how does that translate to speed? I am definitely getting a lot of XP here because it usually takes 3 or 4 seconds mobbing in the real world, big mob, killing mobs on the map, and that would be the highest mobs available for my level to get 0.01%. So for me, this is super fast, and I believe since it scales up, it's scaling. It's super fast for me at Legend 131. It would be super helpful for new players who are also trying to get their levels up, even if they're lower levels. And this is what now I'm done. The first 5, I can roast the other 5. So you'll know if this timer is done. Some other things that the guild bonfire will also launch the guild quiz simultaneously, and that also gives you a chance to get some additional stuff, boss summoning tickets, which happens at the end of the quiz, right after the scores are determined, and the scores are determined in real time. So you're having fun, you're not doing anything, and but you're answering a quiz and you're gaining XP, and then at the end you're gonna have some bosses, and these bosses will give you, the player, some chances to get bound diamonds. So how cool is that, right? um, this is the event that actually maxes out my red packet claims for each day, because if you have like a lot of active players in the guild, then you have a lot of chances. So rank 1 to 25 have once the quiz is over, we'll get a ticket, and that ticket can be used to summon bosses. Everybody who whacks the boss gets a chance to um, makes the boss loot higher. Well, I'll explain that later on as we go on. But yeah, the quiz is about to start, so there you go. Which part does Constantino? I have no. I guess it's football, because usually football is a reference asked a lot in this game. Oh, it's golf. All right. So you don't get any points, obviously, for not answering correctly, but you do get points when you answer correctly, and you get more points if you're one of the first 5. The people that are listed here. So as you can see, I'm not doing really well. Probably the worst worst time to. How many players has a hockey team? I have no idea. 8. So yeah, if you don't know the answer, don't ponder. Just answer right away, because who knows, you might answer correctly. And there were times that I've joined in like late, like after 7. after 7 questions, and I still got into the top three. So this is a really, really. What? I didn't make it to the first. Okay, but you see how I answered correctly. But I still got 40 points, so that's okay. When William Shakespeare? I have no idea. Just guess, right? Was he in the 16th century, 14th century, or fifth? Nobody knows. And you can't really Google this stuff, so. All right, so I got it correctly. So it's at 1564, and I got more points for that. So yeah. Um. Oh wow, what happened? I just clicked on. I thought like the interface hung up on me, and as soon as when I clicked huh, that was lucky. All right. So the first 25 will get those tickets. Has the biggest island Denmark? I think it's Denmark. But I had there you go. I made it into the first five, so that's cool. Um, was it Rome? Oh no, it was Egypt. Oh my God, why did I do that? Oh wait. Did Rome come before Egypt, or was it Egypt? Yeah, it was Egypt. Egypt came before Rome. What was I thinking? Um, Arc, the Triangle of Memorial, Joan d'Arc. I just saw Arc, and it's Paris. So Jean of Arc is. Oh, it's Napoleon. Never mind. I'm not even going to pretend to be smart. Um, yeah, but so far we're doing pretty good. If you got English letter H, the pencil kind of hardness. Um, if you get the top place, you also get something like an additional title. Not a game breaker, but it's a cool thing to have. Additional stats for free. But that's if you're first. And then if you score consecutive first, there's no point. There's no point in getting multiple stuff. So I already have it. So I'm not really aiming for the top. Just want to get into the top 20, the top three, so that I can score, like get that gold card. Because the top three positions get a gold card, which summons a golden boss. Um, and that gives like better rewards, higher rewards in terms of bound diamonds. So yeah, wow, I can't believe somebody beat me to that. Um, oh, I'm already first. Yeah, anything can happen at this point because like if I score like really badly on the first, yeah, anybody can see how Shalai came from nowhere and suddenly she's or he is on second at second place. Yeah, it's a nice place to actually learn something while you're playing the games. How many bonuses? And I'm going to choose 202. Um, and the questions, there's no, I don't know if they add to this. Oh, 206. I didn't know that. Regularly, but there have not, so far. There hasn't been no two quizzes that don't have something new. I love something from Miss Fergie. Um, I've always seen like there's always a new question. And I've seen three so far come up. Hey, Shalai didn't get it correctly. Or maybe she did. Which pyramid is the largest? Khufu? Because I keep on hearing Khufu whenever there's a documentary, right? I don't know that as a fact, but I just, that's the one that I know the most. And media always covers the biggest, the longest, the widest. They're gods in jungle? Oh no, I'm thinking about the Mayans. Celtic gods. Well, could be the jungle as well. Oh, it's the temple. What the heck? As long as I'm still in the top three, I don't really care. Alright. Daily refresh time on Magi, 0.75. Oh no, it's 0.875. This one has repeated. I think it's B. Damn it. Alright. I mean, if someone overtakes me who gets, who doesn't have the title, actually, that would be better. Magnum, the only reason I hesitated because I've seen this question before. It's either C or D. It is C. All right. Last question. So we have one, two, three, four. Wow, we have a lot of other. The specific 3 decimal golden section is, I have no idea. Um, yeah. So if you have like if you have, so the boss is gonna summon now, and here's the thing: if you have um, dummy accounts, your guilds, and your main is in your real guild, of course, then you don't want to be um, answering. And if you're good at the game, you don't want to be answering on your dummy account because you're gonna take up a boss summon, and that's one boss summon for your entire guild. So you're not really doing anybody a favor. Um, if, however, if you do have like more than one account and they're both in the same guild, then that works in, as long as you can both of them fast enough, then that should be, that should be good for everybody. So notice how the guild packet here kind of increases. That means like there's 16 people hitting it, and it increases the pot. And when it increases the pot, you get more chances of getting more gold, more bound diamonds. So if I click here, there should be a ton of them now. See? So no, that's the salary red packet. These are the ones that give you the quiz red packets, and that increases the pot for each person that hits it. So the more people who are online, the more each of you have the potential to get. There's still that that luck factor, which I'm currently sucking at so bad. So yeah, 3, but it's free. I can't complain. Can't complain on this. 15. Sometimes you'll see people get a bonus, and I don't want to get the salary red packets. Like I said, there's so many people. There's so many summons here. I actually hit the cap on summoning or opening red packets. Quiz. Yes, 54. That's what I'm talking about. All right. You can't summon multiple bosses at the same time, but yeah, you just have to wait. So that's like an orange quiz beast, and see how the packet pot reached 900. 900? For the blue ones, it's 170. So yeah. And you don't have to rush. Aw, man, I opened up the salary packet. Um, don't have to rush. You don't have to do it like this. So this is the one the orange one. So now I got 52. Somebody else got 239. That was our guild leader. And we still have one orange packet to go. And that's mine. So I'm gonna summon that right now. I summoned it because the orange one. Oh, we have 3. Cool. Did the person in the second place get bumped off? See how much XP I got? By the way, this is not affected by XP potions or or your beads. Basically, just flat experience gain. But you can't complain because it's still a lot of XP. All right, please give me some. Please give me some. Yep, 54. Pretty good. Yep, 168. So yeah, if you're running a guild, these are one of the things that you want your guild members to be online for, because 1, super easy. 2, it's not held at a time that anyone's gonna be unavailable. 8:30 in the night, like it's right before after dinner, right? Before bedtime, and after work. So most people will probably be at home, and in this pandemic, they're most likely going to be, right? Um, so yeah, we have an additional 5 minutes at this point, and you can tell that you can go out now because nobody's summoning bosses. Or you could count, like if you know how many people made it to the top for 25, You can just do a quick count of how many people summon the bosses and see if everybody's done their part. I unfortunately I don't think there's a way to figure out after the quiz who scored the highest, who made it to the top 25 best places. Just to ask the guild. Anyone else hasn't summoned? Um, and if none, then you can all leave because look at this 25.37. It's not going up anymore. There's nothing else you can do. Um, and if you're really feeling, you want to stay out of these two options, by the way. I didn't choose these because these don't use bound diamonds. They use um, your premium diamonds. So you're gonna end up spending 150 diamonds for this, right? And then 150 for this, so 300 if you're not careful, excuse me. And nobody answered. Pretty good. So I think there is nothing else to do here. Still at 25, so we can get out of this and move on with our lives. Um, the next one after this is going to be Guild Escort. Oh, Guild Escorts. What am I saying? 2 times Escort, I think. Or let's see. Check the training button and the event calendar. Oh yeah, we did say that we're going to determine. Uh, so Guild Bonfire 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it is 4 times a week. And so was the Jungle Escape. Cool. So tomorrow we will have the guild defense, another thing that requires, yeah, that you'll benefit from if you have a lot of guild members who are active. The Endless Sea, which is another thing that is guild based. 2 times escort. So we have a guild siege later on, which is super easy because um, guilds that are like, servers rather that are almost 3 weeks old usually tend to have just this one strong guild, and if you're in it, you're good to go. All right, so cheers.